Okay, y'all, so what are people's first impressions of you after a conversation? Okay, so this could also be like when you walk into a room, they haven't had a conversation with you, but they see that you had a conversation with someone else and they picked up your vibe. And this is just like the majority of your energy. Like, if you meet 7 out of 10 people, they would say this is their impression of you. Okay, but I have one, two, three, 4, 5 pals right here. And if you choose one number that should resonate with you, you're definitely more than welcome to choose more than one pal because, you might have different energies that, like one day, what am I trying to say? Sometimes you might have two different personalities or like two different energies that you like to be in, alter egos and shit. You know what I'm saying? So now I would like for y'all to keep in mind that this is a general reading, and so like even though it's a pick a card reading and it does get into more detail than a non-pick a card reading, just be mindful that everything may not resonate with you, and you still have to use your own intuition and all that, which y'all know, but I just have to say that. So first we're gonna get into like the overall energy of like, for everybody, what is first impression, or like, let's just see what the divine source has to say about first impression, because there's many different reasons why different people would click on this particular video. And so there are messages in the overall energy that will help you to understand or maybe heal some things that, like, because some people, they might come for the not necessarily the wrong reason, but it's not high vibrational, it's not going to help them in the long run. And so the overall energy that I'm going to present to you will be more healing and um, let you get the overall perspective before we dive too deep and like get your mind all caught into what, something that you might not even want to hear. Okay, so anyways, um the overall energy, I'm getting that like a lot of you guys that walk into a room, or like when you go somewhere, people already know you from Instagram, or they already saw you on social media. So like they're just like, oh, they kind of feel like they already know you. So it's not really a big deal. But they also like get this type of vibe, like it's almost like fame. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that you're famous, like they would like run up to you and like kiss your feet or anything, but it's still that vibe of like, oh wow, I know her, it's good to see her around, or I know him, it's good to see him. And they might compare how you look on Instagram versus how you look in real life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Because we have like this other card right here, it says the fuck boy, and that's giving me the vibe that like, you know how people get on Instagram to portray a certain image and to receive just a certain amount of clout, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, like the people that's doing that, nothing against them, but people that like are watching them, they're aware that like they're putting on fake facades, or they might be a little different on Instagram than in real life. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just getting that's what they're seeing. And like some people, they view that as something wrong, like they view it as like, okay, you're being fake, when in reality sometimes it's really us being good manifestors. And like, because they weren't around and they didn't see us literally like go through what we went through, they think that we're faking, or I don't know, like the happiness that you portray yourself to have isn't real because they know you in real life, or vice versa. Okay. But then I'm also like, a big thing here is that people make up and create their own image of you, and also what that means. Okay, because not only are they creating this little character, they're creating what you probably would do, what you wouldn't do, and then this is creating like different scenarios, like how would they interact with you in real life. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, what people don't realize is that like because we have social media, or like the media in general, and then we have our physical bodies, we have our minds. The internet really changed a lot, okay? It really did, and it can get really trippy for people who don't understand, or like who just aren't in tune with themselves either, okay? Because I'm just getting like, first of all, just think about being on Twitter or Instagram or something, right? Before you post that picture, you already have an image on how you want yourself to look. You know, if you want to be a bad bitch, if you want to be this hustler or whatever you want to be, you're gonna automatically know what energy to give on the picture, what energy to give on the filters, the caption, and all that, right? But in reality, behind the scenes, you're not already that. You need people to view you that way so that you can actually get more comfortable in being that, if that makes sense. So a lot of people don't understand that, like, you get online and you portray this image of being happy or successful or something like that. If you're not already successful, or if you're not I don't know, a lot of people, they really fake that shit, and people can tell that it's fake, okay? That's the thing, people can tell. Now, there's a difference when you know, like, you're being humble and you're just waiting on your time. You're not faking shit. It's okay to be a social media influencer or whatever you want to be, because there's a time and a place to actually, I don't know, like, there is a time where you actually did succeed and you should celebrate yourself, and you are that bad bitch, and you are this hustler, this go-getter or whatever. So you don't have to act, you just post who you are, and that's it. But it's a lot of people, man, it's a lot of people, and it's obvious that they got it from other influencers, and their own intentions are not pure. They don't even know why they want the money so bad. They don't even know why they killing niggas. They just doing it because they feel like, I don't know, it's just to fit in. They're robots, they're puppets, you know, and they don't have their own mind. They don't have their own, they're not connected to their own energy to figure out what it is that they want to do for real. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, first impressions, I'm really just getting that, like, because people are not mindful of, like, social media is like a whole nother dimension. When we get on social media, we're in a whole nother, we're not even really in our bodies. We're literally like time traveling almost to the future. So people expect you to already give what you have on Instagram, and they also expect you to, like, that's all they want to talk about is what you posted on Instagram or whatever they perceived you as, because they don't know the real you. Okay, if you're not on Instagram, I'm just getting, like, you're very popular and people don't really get a chance to get to know the real you, but they all have something to say, okay? And I'm just getting, like, when people come up to you, like, for me, I do tarot, they might just only want to talk about tarot. They don't think that I have anything else to me, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like I shared myself with them. No, I shared a part of you with me, so it's about getting to know people more, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just getting, also, people, they kind of look up to you to, like, see what it is that you're doing next, and see how, like, how they can just level up as well, because you really inspire a lot of people. I'm just getting, like, you express yourself so differently and freely, and it just gives other people, like, this big imagination, because they're like, wow, I can do this too. And you just inspire people, basically, and, like, people want to support you. They want to talk to you and, like, exchange, like, I'm just getting, like, if you sell things, they want to buy stuff, but they also want to exchange knowledge. They just want to have a conversation because they just feel like you have wisdom and a lot to share in that area, okay? But I'm getting that people are afraid to come up to you, though, because it's like they don't want to invade your space, first of all, because like I said, I feel like you're popular and people just love you. But also, if you're on Instagram, they might not know you in real life. So, like, if they saw you, they wouldn't just come up to you and be like, hey, I know you from here. But they don't want to invade your space. So I feel like people see you around. You might not even notice they see you, but they don't say anything because they feel like they would get rejected. But yeah, they do see you as creative and, like, passionate, original, authentic, and also abundant. If you're not rich right now, they already see you as that, though. They see you as, like, you don't need anything. You're already abundant on the inside, and and they think that people love you. Like, I'm just getting, that's the energy, okay? So, if you have not already, I would like you to choose a number 1 through 5 to represent you and how you come off to other people or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to get that started, and then we're gonna go ahead to pile number 1 in just a second. Okay, pile number 1. So I'm really getting that you're very creative, and you're like, I'm just hearing this. Hold on just a second. First of all, you're a very strong, kind, beautiful person inside and out, okay? I feel like you're very wise, okay? You have like an old soul, and the things that you do, people may not understand that because you're just on another level. I just feel like you're very in tune with your heart, with creative, with like source energy, and you do things the right way. Like you don't backstab. You're not greedy. You don't do things like you don't hurt other people to get what you want. Okay. But I am getting that you're very selfless in a way, because like your ego, you have an ego, but it's not strong. Like people don't. Like you don't get too attached to labels and identities. I feel like you do what you want, because we have the Fool card right here. And I'm just getting like you hop into things when you know that it feels right. And when it don't feel right, you just don't do it. Okay? But I feel like this is because you've been hurt a lot. Okay? You've been hurt. You had heartbreaks. And these heartbreaks that you had, they made you, it's like a good numbing. I'm not saying that, like, it just numbed something. Like, it numbed to where you can't hurt right there anymore. It's not possible, okay? And I feel like it just made you very strong. It made you even more strong, and whatever you do want to do, you're going to do it, and whatever you don't want to do, you're not going to do it. Like, that's literally what those heartbreaks did to you. It just helped you to realize, okay, you don't have time for things that are just extra. And every time you get your heart broken, or every time you deal with something that hurts you, you always come out on top, and you be more inspired, and you just know exactly what to do. Like, people just don't know how you do that shit, but you do it. You're very strong. And like, some people, it's like when you talk to them about your plans and stuff, they look at you like a fool, but part of them already knows like you're gonna be okay though. Like, they can't even judge you. Nobody judges you like that. It's like people are afraid to talk about you, because as soon as they say something, it's like that breakthrough happens. This whole time you have been pushing, trying to, I don't know, like have a breakthrough happen, and as soon as they try to say something about you and say that you're never going to make it, that's when it happens. And it's just like a curse for them. They don't know how the fuck you keep coming on top, okay? And I'm just getting, this could be the perspective of your family, okay? Because we have the family card, but I'm also getting like, in general, people just see you as a little bit weird or quirky, okay? Like, you're not the typical type of person walking down the street. They're not going to see you everywhere. So I'm just getting like, they want to like collaborate with you. They want to be in some type of, they want to feel like they belong in your world a little bit. Not saying that they care 100% about what you do to them. I mean, what am I trying to say? Like, it's not like people look at you like you're God or anything. Like, if you don't like them, cool. If you don't want them to do something, cool. But they are a little disappointed. Like, people just feel like, wow, that's so cool. Like, the type of things that you're interested in and the things that you do, they just want to be included a little bit because it looks fun and it looks like, you know, something that they could succeed in as well. But I just feel like, remember I told you in the overall energy that people don't feel comfortable approaching you because they look up to you and they don't want to invade your space. They don't want to feel like they're holding you back. So that's really The message for pile number 1, I just see that you're very creative and you're a powerful manifester. People know this. People think you're weird, but they're like, how does this person keep doing this? They can tell you what to do all they want to, but they know that, like, I don't know, like, they still get worried when they try to tell you what to do, because they're like, this person's obviously on a whole nother path. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. If you enjoyed these messages, please give me a like, share, subscribe, and comment if it resonates. I really appreciate that, okay? So now I'm going to move on to pile number 2. So let's see, pile number 2, what your messages are. Like, what are the first impressions you have on people when you walk into a room and after a conversation? Okay, give me a second. Okay, so pile number 2, I'm getting that you're a loner. Okay? Or you like to put yourself first. And people know this. People can sense that about you. Like, it's just that energy, like, it's all about me, my way or the highway. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I'm getting. And people don't hate this about you. They think it's attractive, okay? I get that, like, when you come into the room, they're either waiting on you to approach them, or they're, like, thinking how they can approach you. Because so many things pop into their head. They're like, you know, we could be friends, or we can go and do this together because we have this in common. Or, I don't know, I'm just getting, people are very sexually attracted to you, like, for sure. They're fucking, like, head over heels. Like, when they see you, they just get super hot. I don't know what it is, but they just think about everything that they can do for you and to you. And it's not just sexually, but physically. Like, they're just attracted to you, period, okay? They want you. They want you, literally. Like, we have the possessions card. It says belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. They see you as something that's so precious, like, that's so rare and, like, aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they just can't get their eyes off of you when they see you. That's really what I'm getting. People stare. People just want to talk to you. They want some type of love with you. Okay, whether, even if it's like, if you're a guy and I'm talking, like, if you're a guy, I don't care what gender it is, like, even the guys, they want love. Like, it's not about romantic love, but they just want some type of brotherly love. They want to be cool with you. And then if you're a female, they just want to be like sisters or some shit. Like, they really admire you, and they really admire you. Like, I can't make this shit up. They just feel like, wow, I never seen anything like this. And it's so different that, like, who's finna just, like, forget about it? I don't know. Like, they're not finna let you go. They feel very optimistic. I'm getting demonic vibes, because, like, it's like their body takes over their mind. Like, they just get super excited for you. They're like, I want this person, or what can I do to get this person? They just completely forget whatever the fuck they were doing. And they just, like, it's easy for, I don't know, but be careful who you're attracting to your energy, okay? Because they really could be vampires, like, dead ass, because they just see how special you are. And I'm just getting, like, the main thing that I'm getting, though, is that you really are independent. Like, you don't need anybody's company. You don't need anybody for anything. And so it's like, that's what's really making you attractive. This card that represents you is the ghoster. And I'm just getting, like, you might talk to people and you might have, like, a good conversation. To you, it's like, wow, that was an interesting conversation, and I enjoyed myself. It was a cool time. But to this other person, they feel like you connected with them. You woke them up, like you did something to them. And they feel like they need more of this. They need more conversations. They need more energy from you. I don't know. Like, they just want to be a part of your life. And it's like they feel like they just want to belong. They want you to, if you want to, like, if you were to, like, they just want you to be their king or their queen. Like, they want you to tell them what to do. And I don't know. I'm sorry that this is getting, like, sounding 18 plus over here, but I'm just being real. Like, they just want you to dominate them because they feel like you're so powerful, and, like, you love yourself, and, like, I don't know. It's funny. Okay. That's the energy I'm getting though. But I'm also getting for you though. You might not be like this deep lover. I'm just getting like you do what you got to do when you move on. Like you're not this type to be attached, and that's what's creating these situations. Because I feel like you're not attached at all, and this could be a deeper issue here. I'm not gonna lie. Like the fact that you don't feel connection with people most of the time, there could be an issue there, or something that like suppressed. You suppress something, but that's why I'm saying be careful who you attract, because these other people, they can make up for all that energy that you're suppressing, and they can be extra fucking loving. They can be too clingy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. But anyways, pile number 2, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I really enjoy doing y'all reading. Please let me know if it resonates in the comments. Please give me a like and share it with your friends. I really appreciate that. And yeah, goodbye. I'm gonna move to pile number 3. Okay. So pile number 3, the energy I get from you is that you're stuck up. People think that you're stuck up. They think that you think you're better than them, and that I feel like you have your own business, and that you're super independent. Okay. And people feel this about you. People know this about you, that you can heal yourself, or like you can. I'm just getting like people are aware that you're strong. Like they have the literal, I don't know, it's not just a feeling. They actually know. I don't know why, but I'm just getting like people know that you're strong. This is a known fact. Okay. But sometimes they wonder like, why the fuck are you so stubborn? Why don't you just let loose a little bit? Because I'm just getting to say this, but life is not about work all the time, or just being afraid to express, or show love, or receive, because I'm just getting like with this 4 of Pentacles right here, you're really holding on to everything that you got, because you feel like you don't want to lose your energy, you don't want to lose any money, you don't want to lose any knowledge, like you just don't want to lose who you are or lose what you got. But I'm also getting when you can want something, and when it comes to you, you deny it. You say that you don't want it because it doesn't look like what you literally planned for it to be in your head. Excuse me. And so I'm just getting you're also impulsive. Like I'm getting that you are impulsive and quick. So, and that's different for everybody. Like some people, you're actually like you do things without thinking, or you might switch up really quick, or there's something here where it's quick moving, or quick, like it's impulse. It's not logic. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, because I'm getting that you're very intuitive, because the card that came out to represent you is the Etsy Queen. And with that being said, it could also be a king. But the fact that it says king or queen right here, I'm just getting that you value yourself a lot, and other people also see your value. Okay, they see that you are like I said, you're a strong ass person, and nobody sees somebody as strong without realizing that like they may have went through some shit, or they do things that make them strong. You know what I'm saying? That could it's like courageous. You know what I'm saying? They do courageous things. So you might be a risk taker. You might do things that are outside of the box, but you just don't mess with everybody. Like you're stubborn, and you don't do everything. You just do what your soul tells you. That's what I'm getting. But the energy that I was getting is that people want you to come out a little more, or people, like, it's not all about work. And that, even though I'm saying work, even that spiritual side is work. That's work. When you're trying to be perfect and make no mistakes and things like that, that's being too hard on yourself, because nobody's perfect. And even though you might be trying not to make mistakes, the thoughts that you're having to like keep you from making those mistakes may not be correct, and you could still be going on the wrong path. Okay, so just let up a little bit, because what if your life ended tomorrow and then you just happen to like look back and be like, damn, I didn't even get to express this part of myself. And and what if like when your life ended you weren't even happy, you know what I'm saying, and you did all of this trying to make sure that everything was perfect. Okay, and it's not about even life, it's about just everything. Like when it comes to real life, you might just be really on top of everything, saving your money. You don't go on dates and shit like that. Like I'm just getting, you're very resistant to stuff like that. People see you as like, what's wrong? Like what's really wrong with you? Are you angry? What happened to make you so afraid and mad and like, I don't know, like you separate yourself from actual human beings as if you're not a human. I don't know what this is, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, and I'm also getting like, you're very intuitive though. Like don't even doubt that. Like I'm not saying you're on the wrong path or nothing like that, but it's about, because there's no such thing as right or wrong, right? But do you want to get the best out of your life? And that's a question you really have to ask for yourself. Like, do I want to experience everything I want to experience? Do I want to express myself to the fullest, or do I want to be this fake version of myself that I feel like everybody, I don't know, everybody would respect me in, or some shit like that. Like, it's really not even who you are. It's because you feel like you need to be this way so that you can get what you want. But I'm getting that it's really your mind that's keeping you from really experiencing this shit, because like you closed it off to having fun. You closed it off to experiencing the things that you really used to enjoy, because you got hurt in the past, or because something happened that you were disappointed with. And I'm just saying, like, the big thing is just to, like, life goes on and you can't dwell on what didn't go right, because that's literally what you're telling yourself in the mind. You're telling yourself, hey, this didn't go right, so it might not ever go right, and you're keeping yourself from ever going in a direction again, when that's what you keep asking the universe. Hey, I want love. Hey, I want to have fun. Hey, I want to be happy. But it's like you're not allowing the happiness to come in because you've been misguided, or you've been misled a little bit. And it could have been by a parent. It could have been by somebody very important to you. This world. It could have been by the world, like the things that the world like to deem as important, and they admire these things. It might make you feel like you don't belong or something, but this is your mind. You belong because you came here. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond what other people want. You came here. God put you here. If you're in this body right now, you're here for a reason. You're not here to please other people and to be a slave. You're here to love yourself, to express and to learn, be wise and to grow. And when you leave this body, when you I know it's all about evolution. It's all about what makes you feel great, okay? Even if that means to stop evolving for a second and just to be, Okay, but that's all I have for you, pal number 3. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. And if that message resonated with you, or if it enlightened you in some way, please give me a comment and let me know how it resonated. And also like and share, subscribe for me and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm going to move on to pile number 4. Okay, pile number 4. I'm really getting a very decent energy from you, okay? You're very well put together. I feel like you just have your shit together, period. Like, whatever you want to do, you're going to do it. You're educated. You're resourceful. Like, if you need something, you know where to go and get it. And if somebody needs something and like, you're very helpful, okay? You can help people. I don't know what type of connections you have, but, like, you can help people, like, physically, mentally, emotionally. Like, you have the connections, okay? I'm getting that you're a very well balanced person. Like, you like to use your head and your heart. You're not too stuck up, and you're not too free either, whatever that means. Like, you're not too crazy. Okay, you're very well put together. Like I said, you have an identity. You have a real, um, like, you know your purpose. Or even if you don't know your purpose, you're just chilling. Like you're very comfortable within yourself, and comfortable with other people, and just comfortable with getting shit done too. Okay. I'm also getting that you're outgoing. Like you can speak to people and they like feel very, like you pay attention to people. Okay, like they feel like you love, they feel like you love them, or like you have love for everybody. It's not nothing too deep. It's just like, wow, this person is very genuine, and they're inspiring. Like you inspire other people, and they can tell that you like you're creative in some type of way. I'm also getting, though, you don't take no shit. Like if you don't want something, or if you do want something, you're very direct. Like you don't allow, like you're very well put together. Like I said, you can control some shit because you have connections, and I'm just getting, you're powerful, okay? And you don't have to, like, when people don't get what they want, they usually like throw a fit, or they act out of character. But you don't do that. You just be patient, and the thing actually comes to you because you know, like you're already aware of things before they happen. I'm just getting, you're very in tune with source. This is a very angelic energy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't even know how long this little reading is gonna be because it's very self-explanatory. Like you have your shit together. I mean, this is how people see it, at least. They feel like you can actually see them for who they are, and you really respect people for who they are, and you love yourself for who you are, and your life is balanced. You don't act out of character. You do what you're supposed to do, and you make sure that things go the right way according to like your power. You use your power. You don't allow other people to take that shit from you, and you don't abandon it. You actually make use of your gifts, and I'm getting that people actually like really love you for this because it's like your purpose almost. Like the fact that you're really being true to yourself and being good within yourself, it just reflects onto other people, and this is like your purpose. They want to be good too. They feel like, I don't have to run over people or mistreat people to get what I want. I can really, just be patient and do the right thing. It's just that type of thing. I feel like you're a very, very good example. And I feel like the reason why people may not reach out to you like that is because they feel a little intimidated. They feel like, you're almost too good for them, okay? That could be for a lot of people that you encounter. Like, they feel like you're too good for them, but also you're not, though. It's not something that you do to make them feel that way. It's just something that they feel for themselves. Because, like, some people really have opposite lifestyles, opposite mindsets from you. And when they come around you, it's just very intimidating. It's not something that they control or that you can control. It's just how it is. It's triggering. Okay? But, yeah, that's what I have. Like, you're just a little perfect person. Okay? That's how people view you. But anyways, I'm going to move on to pile number 5. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in, by the way. And if it resonated, please give me a like, share, and a comment. A comment is really useful for me. I want to know how it resonates, and also subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. Okay, I really appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna move on to pile number 5 now. Okay, so yeah, give me a second. Okay, pile number 5. What I get for you, like what people see and notice about you, is that you're very adventurous and curious and open-minded. Okay, you have a very open mind, and I'm getting this cool energy, this humbled, like you're very humble, and people do learn a lot from you, whether you know it or not. I don't think you try to teach anybody, but people just learn from you. I feel like you're very like positive, and you like to take risks. Yeah, you're very outside of the box with the risk, though. Like the risk that you take, most people wouldn't take these risks, but I feel like it's because you're a little, like right now I feel like you're really on a soul journey. Like you're really trying to find who you really are on this earth. I feel like you know yourself. Like you really know yourself, but you don't know your identity, like your physical self, okay? You know your heart, you know your mind, you know how, you know your soul, you know the energy that you will put out, like in general, but you just don't know how to express that, whether that be through art or like charity or whatever it is that you want to do, building your own family, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a little confused on what you want out of life, okay? I'm getting that you're comfortable in this though. Like people don't see you as unsafe or like, I feel like people see you as, you know, you're going to be okay, you're taken care of, and that, yeah, I feel like, because you value yourself a lot, and this is the reason why you take these risks, because you know that there is more to life than what you are used to, and you just want to explore more. You feel like this is your purpose, to view different cultures, to view different mindsets, to view different actions and see how they work with you. Like you're just different. You're curious, you're adventurous, you like to change things up sometimes, and I feel like this is just who you are though. Like this makes you more prideful and full, like your self-worth, like your self-esteem just goes up, okay? I'm getting this could also be toxic for you too, because you think this is so good. It's like almost a rebellious side to you, to where like the fact that you run away or like you do things so much. And I said run away, I didn't mean to say that. So that happened for a reason. You might be the type to not stick around for long. You might hang with people and then leave and may not see them for another year or a couple of months. Okay, but I'm just getting like this is the toxic version of you, because you feel like some of you, it's like when you do find that real love, or when you find something that really does matter in your life, you abandon it, or you feel like you find things about it that you don't like, and you develop this mindset that it might be bad for you or toxic for you, and like you stop seeing the good in the thing that really could provide some stability for you. But the thing is, you're so used to not being stable. Like I said, this makes you feel good about yourself, this stability, this adventurous side of you. Like when you're out being free and stuff, you feel like maybe this is what everybody else should be doing. This is your identity. This is who you are. You like to be free. You want people to see you as this adventurous person. So for you to be at home, cooped up, or have a certain group of people that you hang with, it can be intimidating to you sometimes. You can feel like, something is trapping you when it really isn't. Because there's a time and a place to be at home, and there's a time and a place to leave. So it's really about knowing that you're abundant and knowing that this is an option for you. Like when you do want to sit down, this is where you should sit down, because this is what's best for you, you know what I'm saying? And there might be a time and a place where you actually do want to switch over, because I just feel like this is just a phase in your life where, like I said, it's almost toxic. Like you see, it's like you develop this because of a rebellious side of you. Even though it's very freeing and healing for you, you can get too caught up into it. So later on, you're going to end up balancing this part of you to where you're going to want to sit down. And I feel like other people see this about you as well. Like they're going to be like people know that since you're so free, like that's cool and all. Like you might be really young right now, and they're going to think like, okay, when this person is older, they're going to need somebody, or they're going to need a home. They're going to need something more stable. And so I'm getting like, when you talk to people about this, you get on defense. You feel defensive. You're like, I don't need anything. I can be free. I can be by myself. I can just leave when I want to, and all that. And you feel like other people are like being greedy, or they want something out of you for some reason. Like you feel like they're toxic. But I'm getting that they just really want to protect you. They want you to feel secure a little bit. Which I know you feel secure, but they don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not the typical mindset here. So yes, you feel secure, but they want you to feel more secure physically, I guess. And they could feel like they're putting in too much energy trying to help you when all you do is throw it away, okay? That's really the energy I'm getting, like, when, because we have a Six of Pentacles right here, and it's about balance. Like, people give to you, but they give because they want to see you do good. They want to see you appreciate it. And it's not about appreciating it or, like, thanking them or anything. It's just about, okay, if I give you some food, I want you to enjoy that shit. You know, if I see you throw it away or, like, pick all through it, it's a cringy ass energy, first of all. Like, I can't even imagine that. That's annoying. I would be like, should I give you nothing else? And that's literally what the energy is. Like, if you don't fix this toxic mindset of running away, people are really just gonna stop giving to you, and then you're gonna literally have to go to them for it. And you might not know how to do that, because, like I said, you wasn't planning on doing it, so you're not gonna have that skill, like, to know, okay, I don't know, to basically go and really get somebody back or get an opportunity back when you really didn't want it in the first place. And then it's like your pride is going to be in the way. It's just like, I'm just getting, it's going to be a journey, okay? Like, if you don't, so if you just don't learn to really take in the moment and appreciate the things that you have, even if they don't seem as useful right now, you know that they're useful to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And if something is an opportunity for you to use one day, or something just feels comfortable being around you, whether that's a person or, I don't know, opportunities, just be grateful for them. Let them be. Don't destroy them, and just communicate with them. And I'm not saying you can communicate, like, you can actually communicate with an opportunity or a situation by talking to God and manifesting, you know, being that version of yourself that you would be in that situation. Okay, so stop thinking about the past and move on. And I don't know, I'm really just getting to appreciate what you have before it's too late. And then you'll have to, like, literally find something new. Okay? I'm not saying that you're going to lose, like, your opportunity. Like, what's for you is always for you. But I really feel like that's more spiritually, not physically. If a person moves on, if an opportunity, if a job moves on, you think that job is just going, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Yes, so we have magic, and you can change things. You gotta be powerful for that. You have to really be strong mentally for that. If you're not even mentally strong enough to know and appreciate, I don't know, if you can't do that simple thing, you're not going to be able to change the universe. It's just, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, guys, please understand. Please respect people. No matter what they do for you, no matter what they can do for you or what they couldn't do for you, it's still respect. It's still about love. It's still being a good person. Okay? It's not all about you, because you're on this planet with other people for a reason. Okay? You're on this planet with other opportunities for a reason. But yeah, that's all I have for you, pile number 5. If it resonated with you, if you got something out of this message, please leave me a comment. Please give me a thumbs up also, and share and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.